What's up, guys? DwkVideos. I make Anyway, I make military content put on the internet for you guys. If you guys want to follow my social media, the links are down in the description down below. Let's jump into the video. So, wait, I love you. Just wait. Just wait. Okay. As you guys can tell by the title, I hit my 4-year mark in the Navy today, August 5th, which, Bruno, give me this ball. And it's been great to me so far, man. No complaints. Obviously, work is work. Not everyone loves their job 100% of the time, but I thought I'd talk to you guys a little about my journey, how it came to be that I even joined the Navy, this YouTube channel, etc. If you guys want to stay around, that'd be great. But I grew up in Naperville, Bolingbrook, Illinois. If you guys are from Illinois, you guys know it's a suburb like 30 minutes outside of Chicago on a good day of driving. Normal life, lower income family. You know, I've had my share of water, utilities getting shut off, having to shower at the gym or something like that. Foreclosed like twice. This is important information on a backstory how I joined the military. So I didn't come from a big income family, and my mother did do her best. She was working 3 jobs. I love her for that. She supported me and my sister to my fullest, and also my dad was working for us too. So although my parents were separated, my dad has stayed in my life, went to all my football games when I was little, went to all my wrestling matches. He has always been there for me, so shout out to that. Parents were great, just the lower income comes into effect on my decision on joining the military. So when I turned 13, I started doing landscaping and miscellaneous labor jobs for friends of friends and parents, friends of friends, and I found myself thinking that I was gonna do construction the rest of my life. And really, that would have been cool, because construction workers actually make a lot, work with their hands, and you're pretty much paid to be like fit as hell, right? So I turned 16 and I can finally legally work for something other than under the table in Illinois. I become a pizza delivery driver for a bar. The legitimacy of this place is weird because I didn't have a uniform. I could show up in like tank tops, and the owner was a female who would always hit on me. I would come back from my deliveries and she'd put her arm around me. She's like, "Hey guys, this is my boyfriend." And I used to be like, "Oh, you need to pay me much more for that." And I go on to then work at a golf course as a barback. So now I'm holding 3 jobs. I'm like 16, 17, going through life. And so a lot of my time is going to work, and not a lot of time is going into my education. Not only does my GPA plummet, but my attendance plummets, and I start getting in trouble with the truancy police. If you guys don't know what the truancy police is, good on you. But I've had like months worth of non-attendance throughout my high school. So I'm well informed of what truancy police are. I got enrolled in this weird class where, like, instead of an elective, I would show up and talk to a counselor about attending school. And just the thoughts of college weren't looking too bright for me, right? Gets around senior year, I've bounced around from a hostess at a sushi bar, catering, delivering. I think I was a lifeguard now at the time of my senior year. And me and my buddy are driving around my Ford pickup truck, and we hear a commercial come on for Navy recruiting. Now, this is the most impulsive thing I did, because no military influence in my life. Besides, my grandpa was in the military, but I saw him a couple of handfuls of times of that 18-year span, right? And I say, F it, me and my buddy might go talk to a recruiter. Like, within that day, we were sending him documents. He was setting up a time for us to go to MEPS and take our ASVAB. And everything happened so quickly. And all of a sudden I got disqualified from being in the Navy, and I was heartbroken because I finally found something I'm gonna do. And they told me I couldn't do it because of my labrum tears and my shoulder surgeries I had from wrestling. Luckily, months go by, Millington gives me a waiver, and I'm eligible to join the military. Now, when I went to MEPS, they only offered me air traffic controller or deck seaman, right? And obviously you guys know I'm an HM2 now, I'm a corpsman, but at the time, they only offered me that, so I signed for one of them, and then I started training for dive, because I thought, oh, I'll get a dive contract with my buddy Mike. Lo and behold, someone in a recruiting district next to us lost their contract, and now they had an open corpsman billet if someone left earlier in August. I was supposed to leave like November, December, right? I didn't really know what a corpsman was. They told me it was medical. I was a lifeguard at the time, so I said, screw it, I'll do it. And I jumped in. August 5th, I left to boot camp. They drove me on a bus up to Great Lakes, and then I met up with everyone at O'Hare because everyone has to fly in, and then we all went to Great Lakes together. I do not remember my recruiters other than their faces. I remember a couple of their names, but besides that, I mostly just remember the interactions I've had with friends. That's why my biggest tip to you guys going to boot camp, stop stressing about boot camp. Boot camp is easy. Like, just focus on making friends, focus on making memories with them, because you only go through boot camp once, and trust me, no one remembers, I remember that one time I had to do 100 push-ups. Nah, they're gonna be like, remember that time we had to do 100 push-ups, right? So I go to A school in Fort Sam, Houston, first time moving away from home, because Illinois was still kind of my home, but I moved to Texas, and I made some of the best friends of my life, had some of the best memories of my life, walking on, you know, the Riverwalk in Fort Sam, San Antonio, Texas, and this is like littered with homeless dudes. We're coming out of bars, and dudes are coming up to us. We're getting in fights with random dudes. Not the prettiest, but like the funniest times I've had with my friends, right? Move on to that, I go to FMTB in Camp Lejeune, North Carolina, which is where I train emergency medicine and Marine Corps etiquette, so that me as a corpsman in the Navy can go with the Marine Corps. After that, I go to a hospital back in Great Lakes, which is at home, which was dope. I know, oh, you went back home, whatever. It was awesome. I loved that base. I came in as an E1. At that time when I got to Great Lakes, I was an E3. I got capped to E4 at that base. Got orders to North Carolina, San Diego, California, which is where I am now, Greenside with the Marines, and it got capped to E5. And it feels like I just joined yesterday. From E1 to E5, it literally feels like I just joined. I would like to say I'm more, I don't know, more of an adult, more responsible. Although yes, I think I do have more responsible traits. I do think I'm the same person that joined as an 18-year-old 4 years ago. I don't think my personality has changed. I've seen some weird comments on my videos like, oh, military brainwashes you, they make you a robot, and that could not be farther from the truth. I still have a dark personality, dark humor. Me and my buddies jump on PS4, you know, give each other shit all the time, and it's literally like nothing has changed besides the fact that I now have this career going for myself, and there's a lot of other cool things I can do. I've only been out of the country once while in the military. As you guys know, corpsmen go to hospitals and with the Marines. So yes, I've went on one short deployment. It's called an SP MAGTF. It was in UAE, United Arab Emirates. It was with convoy team. So you guys know Marine Motor 2, those dudes that drive the fucking Humvees, 7 tons, shit like that. I was medical coverage for them. All we did was drive it from one part of United Arab Emirates across the country, past Dubai, and deload it to put it on a different ship. Onloading, offloading, it was a training exercise essentially. Got to work with some of the foreign nationals, their EMT team, which was super dope. I've got married since I was in the military. I have a dog. I do miss family a lot. However, I wouldn't change this situation for the world. I wouldn't go back and do anything different. For now, I'm probably gonna re-enlist because I've been enjoying my time, and I thought I'd share this video with you guys if you care at all about my last 4 years, but doubt it. There's tons of stories I could go on to tell, but those are for later videos. I'll title them story time or something, and I'll see you guys in the next video.